Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. If you are a financial analyst or a data analyst, then it becomes very regular for you to analyze the huge set of data, derive insights, and present your analysis to the leadership. When it comes to presentation of analysis to the leadership, charts and graphs becomes very important as they help to convey your message or analysis or insight in a more effective and visually appealing way. So in today's video, we will focus more on the basics of charts, that is how to create the chart and how to format it. Here is a very simple data set with month, sales revenue and profit numbers which we are going to use as a base to create our chart. So without much delay, let's jump in and start creating the chart from scratch. To create a chart, you need to select the data set first. For now, let us select month and sales revenue, then go to insert. If you are sure which chart to use, then go ahead to the chart section and pick the right one. If you are not sure which one to use, then you can always make use of recommended charts, in which you will get the charts that are recommended by Excel, where the Excel thinks that these are the charts that are suitable for your dataset. If you want to see all the charts and then you want to make a choice, you can do so. Then go to all charts. Here you can see different charts and graphs available. The most commonly used charts are column charts, line charts, pie charts, bar charts, and in the data analysis world, waterfall chart and funnel chart are also used very frequently. If you have many KPIs, then you can use combo chart as well. For now, let's go ahead and select a simple column chart. Hit OK. Here is our simple column chart. Now since we have selected only sales revenue as a KPI, the chart header is automatically generated. If you had selected multiple KPIs, for example sales revenue as well as profit, then chart header wouldn't have appeared. In that case, if you want to go ahead and still want to have the chart header, then you need to select the chart, hit the plus symbol, this is for chart elements. Click that, check the chart title. Once you check the chart title would appear on your chart. And if you just click inside, you can edit the chart title. I would just say sales revenue by month. So that's how you can change your chart header. If you select it, you can bold the chart header, you can change the color of the text, you can change the alignment as well. Now it is a centrally aligned. You can make it as a left aligned or right aligned. Now that you have added the chart title, let's also add the axis titles, because right now axis title is missing. Nowhere it is mentioned that what x-axis stands for and what y-axis stands for, right? So for that, select your chart again, hit on the chart elements and then click on the axis titles. Once you click on the axis titles, you can see the text box for axis titles appears. You can just edit the axis titles. Let me edit the axis titles as months for x-axis, y-axis my sales revenue. I have edited y-axis title as sales revenue and x-axis title as months. Now you have a chart with different months data. If you hover on each month's data, let's say on January, you can see the value as 150 and February 155, right? But anywhere in the chart you do not have the value of sales revenue mentioned. And looking at the y-axis, it is always difficult to get the sales revenue for different months, right? So for that reason, we want to have the sales revenue figure so that we can always reference it against the months. So how can we get those sales revenue figure? For that, again select your chart, go to chart elements, click on the data labels. As soon as you click on the data labels, you can see the sales revenue number is appearing on the top of each bar, right? So let's say now you don't want to have it on the top of the bar, you want to have it in the middle of the bar. Can you do that? Yes, you can do that. How? Go to chart labels again, just click this arrow button. Now you see various options. If you want to have it in the center or inside end or inside base. Outside end is something that is by default selected for this chart, or data callout. You can use any of these options to call out the sales revenue number. If you have only one KPI, it is easy to refer the number, right? For example, now you can easily identify January sales is 150, Feb 155, March 140, right? Now we have only sales revenue. Let us bring in profit figures as well into the chart. For that, select the chart, just drag the data area up till C. Now you have both sales numbers and profit numbers, right? So when you have multiple KPIs pulled into the chart and add data labels to each of the bars, the chart area becomes very clumsy, right? At that point of time, it is better to have a separate table just below your bar chart with all the KPIs rather than having it in the chart area, right? So that is called data table. So how can we add data table in the chart? For that, select your chart, go to chart elements again, click data table. Once you click data table, you can see all the sales revenue numbers and profit numbers are appearing right below the bars of each month, right? Since these numbers are duplicated in the chart now, you can just remove data labels. Now the chart looks pretty neat and clean. Next, what we are going to do is to add trend line to the data. So I want to see how my sales revenue is trending. For that purpose, I want to have a trend line to my sales revenue data. How to do that is, again, select your chart, go to chart elements, click on the trend line. Since you have more than one KPI in the same chart, it will ask you to choose one of the KPIs. Let's select sales revenue because we want to see the trend of sales revenue, right? So this dotted line here will show you how your sales revenue is trending over the period. For the current data set, it is trending favorable because it is trending upwards, which is a good sign. As you know, in the chart we have two KPIs. One is sales revenue and one more is profit, right? We have pulled in both the data into the chart. So in case if I want to have any one particular KPI in the chart and remove all others, how can I do that? Is there any filtering criteria to do so? If that is your question, then definitely yes, there is an option to filter out the data. How to do that? Select your chart again, go to chart filters. Now you can filter the data based on your requirement. If you want to show only sales data, then just uncheck the profit numbers and hit apply. Only sales data is shown in the chart. You can do so for the categories as well. Each company will have its own approved colors to use, right? You cannot use your own set of colors in the charts and graph, right? And Excel by default will not know what are the approved colors for your company. So that asks for changing the colors. So how to change the colors of the bars? It's very simple. Just select the bars, then go to format section. In the shape fill, choose the color you want to have for the bar. Okay, let me select green, and if I want to outline, then click outline color as well. Okay, there you go. Select the bars for profit, the shape fill, let me select blue, again shape outline yellow, done. And if I want to change the color of the trend line, I'll do the same. Click the trend line, the shape outline, I'll just change the color. Instead of dotted lines, if you want to have some other line pattern, you can go to dashes and do so. Okay, now we are good with this bar chart. If I want to change the style of this bar chart, how can I do that? For that, click on the chart again, go to chart styles. Excel will give you multiple options with different styles. You can choose anything that is suitable for your requirement. Now at last, if you want to change the background color of this chart, then select the chart, right click on the chart, go to format chart area option and go to fill and line option. In the fill section, click on solid fill. You can choose any of the colors that you want to have as a background. I will select light orange color. So here is the chart. Hope you enjoyed today's video and learned the basics of chart in Excel. If you like the content of the video, please like the video, share the video and subscribe to my channel for more and more such useful videos. Until my next video, happy learning!